To do, even though the frame, they should do it. I already talked to Steve, but we need to make sure our sheathing is tacked. You see how it's loose? Around the perimeter, you have to go every 8 inches. See, it's loose right there. Right here. So just make sure it's everywhere, even on top, you can see it, they already have it. So here they don't. Now that we got everything, make sure everything's 8 inches. When I say 8 inches, just around here. Just your best. Okay, now we're gonna mark it. We're gonna put our tape at the bottom, and we're gonna come up to 41 inches. Okay. And we'll do it on this section here, because that's where the windows is. So we'll do it over here at the bottom. Come up 41 inches. Now we're going to chalk wipe. So reason we came up, we went to 41, and this paper here is 40 inches. We need it to be up off the bottom 1 inch. So just remember 41 inches and chalk wipe. Now we'll get our stapler. We open that. Okay, the staples we'll use will just be in the blue box, okay? There'll be plenty to do the whole thing. Let's load it up. It loads in the back end. I must be nervous because she recorded me. It's like I'm all shaking.
Your sandwich was a long time ago.
My phone might die.
Okay, so now we're ready. We're going to tack it with this first. And so Clay's going to help me. So we're going to take the end. See, it's a double tar paper, so we need to make sure we keep it double. And go to just the wall where you can. Don't go all the way out yet. So I'm going to make sure I'm at the top of my line. And this going to pass. It's a little difficult because there's 2 pieces, so you just need to make sure they stay together. This is for your vapor barrier. Okay. Now he's going to turn it inside the building. Then we'll take our knife. So we'll go tight. You want to go as tight as you can too. So just make sure you're coming around here tight. I'm out of staples. The key is make sure we're tight so we eliminate voids. Because if you're loose, then you're going to have an air void that we can't insulate. Does that make sense? So make sure you're tight as you can get it. Now that he's up, we'll take our knife and we'll just cut it. We'll cut it down.
Right. Yeah.
Right in front of my face. Okay. Now that we have it stapled, me and Clay are going to put a couple little nails into it also to hold the paper down. So we're going to make sure we stay back with the nails into here. And just nail it down. Nail it on the top, nail it in the middle, nail it at the bottom. And you can go about every 18 inches, but whatever just holds it tight. Okay? Okay, we'll continue. You'll nail that, but we're going to skip this whole process. Now what we need to do is we need to come into here. Okay, so I'm going to come in about 6 inches. I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to go straight down to the top of the.
You go all the way down.
Yeah, to the top of the sill plate. Okay, same on this side. 6 inches all the way down.
Okay.
Okay, now we're here. Now I'm going to take this and I'm coming all the way back to my corner, and I'm cutting an inch, about an inch down below the sill, all the way over. We'll get rid of this. We don't need this. Now this will, see how it's kind of low? And so I'm going to come up about 8 inches, and I'm going to cut it across. Then I'm going to cut it down about an inch. Just do your best on an inch, okay? Now we're going to pull this tight. You got that stapler? Where did I put it? We'll pull this part tight around, and we'll staple the top. One more. Okay, just so it holds. We want the bottom to kind of flap right now. Okay, just so it's out of our way. So the same thing here. Okay, perfect.
Hey Chad,
So now that window's ready for ice and water shield.
my phone's gonna die soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It said I had 10%.
Sorry. So let's do what we can do.
Okay.
We may have to redo it with my phone. This is your ice and water shield. What type is it? i6, huh? I don't have the word.
Mine's about big too.
Is it? I was gonna bring my charger too.
Okay, this is ice and water shield. It's really sticky on the one side. So we're going to come. We want to come across about to right there. So, yep, you hold it. lap it. And we'll cut it like that. Now we're going to peel the back off. Don't let the ice and water shield touch, or they'll just stick to each other. Okay, now we're going to go back up a little bit. That look good.
Right there?
Right there, we'll stick it. We need to make sure it's stuck to the paper, okay? That's going to create our seal.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now find the corner. And we'll cut up the corner. And then we're going to roll it in.
Okay.
Not that one.
Okay.
Now we got to cut 2 little pieces. We got to seal it coming down right here. So I'm going to stick it right into there, that corner, okay? Because we want that corner to be sealed. Then we'll flap that around, okay? We'll do the same on the other side. What this is doing just to prevent all the water to not get behind your windows to push it out. Just take your time in doing this. Okay, now we got the bottom. Now we got to come down to do the sides a little bit, okay, to come over the top of it. So you'll get a piece and you'll go up to about right there. The reason he didn't, we're going to go kind of up and underneath this a little bit. Oh, I'm going to pull it off. I'm going to cut straight across. I'm not going to do an angle this time, okay? So it can go all the way. Form it, now you can staple it. Go ahead and staple it tight. We'll do the same to the other side. Can you pause it?